Hey everybody, welcome. It's Christopher Small, the unconventional attorney. I don't know where I was going with that intro. Kind of blanked a little bit. But today we're going to talk about selling the click. Before I get to that, though, I want to remind you, if you are not subscribed to the world's greatest law firm owner newsletter of all time, you can get on the list. Just go to unconventionalnewsletter.com. Super simple. Unconventionalnewsletter.com. Every Sunday, I'll send you some goodness. Sometimes it's practical, sometimes it's woo-woo, sometimes it's all of the above, but it's always going to be great. All right, so go check it out. Today I wanted to talk about selling the click. Hey, Myrna. In this video is born out of something that someone posted in my Facebook group. And if you are not in the Facebook group, then you're also missing out greatly. There's good questions asked in there. All these videos and whatever you're listening to right now are always in there. Plus some other fun stuff is in there. If you go to Facebook and just Google unconventional attorney, it'll pop up, or search it inside of Facebook or whatever. But so and it's just only attorneys, by the way. One of the people in the group posted a link basically to their service. They do some kind of a like demand letter creation for personal injury attorneys or something like that. Okay. And they just posted the link, and I don't like people to do that in the group traditionally, but I don't think that she was trying to be like sneaky or mean or do anything sort of untoward anyone or offend anyone. But what I told her was, look, if you're gonna do this, then you should like try to tell us why you're doing it, okay? And we went back and forth a few times, and then what I said at the end was sell the click. And she said, well, what does that mean? And I said, it's not complicated, but it's way easier to explain in a video. So I promised her I would make this video today. So here we are. Now, and by the way, this is also relevant because I see a tremendous number of you doing this or like making this mistake. And I don't know if it's because business has slowed down for a lot of personal injury attorneys in general, but I've been seeing a crazy number of Facebook ads in my feed for personal injury attorneys, and they're all doing this same thing. They're all failing to sell the click, and so it's probably going to be helpful for everyone to consider selling that darn click, okay? What I mean by that is this. Every time anyone interacts with you, you are obligated or required to sell them to the next thing that you want them to do. Okay? So many of us law firm owners, we think, oh, the selling starts once they get into the office, or the selling starts when we get them on the phone. But that's not true. There's a series of transactions that need to occur before anyone talks to you, and you are selling the whole dang time. And if you don't think about that, if you don't remember that, if you don't operate from that point of view, then people like me are going to leave you in the dust, because I am trying to sell my service at every point along the way. And then that means a few different things. At every point, I'm always trying to demonstrate value. I'm always trying to give people the thing that they're looking for right now. Okay? That's number one. Number two, I'm also trying to build trust with them at every turn, at every touch point. And what that means is often telling them the thing in my own voice. It often means telling them the thing that a lot of other people won't tell them. It also means promising on what I am delivering. So, for example, in a video like this, which I make for my law firm as well, the thing that I promised you at the beginning, I'm actually going to tell you, right? I don't say, oh, and by the way, if you want to find the answer to this thing, or there's some sneaky hidden thing, you have to call me, or you have to go here to find that out. I don't do that. I give you the thing inside of the video itself. I give you the piece of information you need right now. And then the other thing I'm doing is I'm also at the same time letting them know what the next step is if they want to take that next step. And that's what we need to be doing. So, for example, to go back to my specific example, and you can see this, it's in the group still. It's today is May 23rd. I think May 22nd was would have been the day that the post was. So if you're in the group, go search May 22nd. You can find it. It was just a link. What I would have done if I was her was I would have said something like, personal injury attorneys, exclamation mark. Are you tired of doing blank and getting blank and feeling blank and doing blank? If you are, I have got something that you might be interested in. It does this. It does that. It does this. And again, I would go through and I would talk about all the ways that this service that I'm providing checks all the boxes of all the things that you don't want to do, provides you additional value, maybe gets you more money, creates happier clients, all the things that you need to do. And then I would say, if you want to learn more, click on this link and go check me out, right? That is selling the click. To broaden this out for you non-personal injury attorneys, if you're doing Google ads, for example, you're also selling the click. Don't make your ad just like everyone else's. Talk about the things that you bring to the table. Talk about your philosophy when it comes to your area of law. Talk about whatever it is that you want to talk about that's going to speak directly to that potential client to get them to click on your ad versus everyone else's. And it doesn't mean you have to make them crazy promises. Just speak to them with where they are. If your words will have them nodding their head and saying, that's exactly right, they're clicking on your ad, okay? And by the way, to take this one step further, you're also selling the next thing. So when they get to your website, you're selling whatever's next. If that's booking a phone call, if it's booking a meeting, if it's clicking on this thing, that's the next thing that you're selling. So you're selling all the way through. When they call you to book a call, you're selling at that time as well. How does the person answer the phone? What do they say? Are they friendly? Do they smile when they're talking on the phone? Because that comes through, right? Are they organized? Do they know what they're talking about? Like all of these different things sell the next thing. So by the time the person gets in your office, they should have had such a great experience up to that point that really it's just about fit. They already know they trust you. They already believe that you know what you're doing. Now it's just, okay, is this the right sort of relationship that I want for this thing that I'm trying to do? Okay? So to summarize, or to sort of wrap this all up with a bow, don't just go out there dropping your link to your website everywhere. Talk about why it's important. And if there's a particular context to that, then talk about it in that context, right? So don't go into a mom group and talk about how you get people more money. I don't know, talk about something else related to the things that the moms care about, right? If you're in a group of law firm owners, don't just go drop a link and expect people to click through and check it out. Tell them why. Tell them why they should click. Sell them on the click. All right, that is it. Hopefully that makes sense. If it did, and you like this, hit the like button. If you know someone needs to hear this, please share it with them. If you have a question or comment, please leave it. And if you are not subscribed to the world's greatest law firm owner newsletter of all time, you can go to unconventionalnewsletter.com and sign up. If you like this stuff, the stuff that's in there is amazing. It's only once a week. I will tell you, there might be some interesting things coming along. My 40th birthday is in 5 days, May 28th. And so I was thinking about doing something extra special for anybody that's in that newsletter, which means you basically have 1 day to sign up because you're going to miss it otherwise. But you never know. So go check it out, unconventionalnewsletter.com. What else? That is it. As always, I am Christopher Small. I am the Unconventional Attorney. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your attention. I appreciate you. I will talk to you again soon. See ya.